Have you ever walked into a place for just 5 minutes and walked out with a completely different life? That happened to me. I did not find a bag of money. I did not become famous. I did not win a prize. Instead, I met one kind person. One simple conversation changed the way I looked at people, kindness, and even myself. At first, I thought it was just another normal day. I woke up late. I looked out of my window. The sky was gray. A cool wind moved the trees. I felt tired. I felt worried. And to be honest, I did not feel like smiling. Have you ever had a day like that? A day when everything feels heavy. A day when even getting out of bed feels difficult. If your answer is yes, then this story is for you. Please stay with me until the end, because the ending surprised me, and I believe it may touch your heart too. So, let's begin. That morning, I looked inside my refrigerator. There was almost nothing to eat. A little milk, 2 eggs, 1 tomato, and a small piece of bread. I smiled a little and said, "Well, I guess it's time to go shopping." I picked up my shopping list. It was short. Milk, bread, rice, chicken, apples, bananas, eggs. Nothing special. Just the things I needed for the week. I put on my jacket. I locked my door. Then I started walking to the supermarket. The streets were quiet. Birds were singing. Children were laughing in the distance. Slowly, my mood became a little better. Sometimes, a short walk can help us think more clearly. Sometimes, fresh air can change a heavy heart. I did not know it then, but that simple walk was leading me toward a moment I would never forget. As I arrived at the supermarket, the doors opened with a soft sound. Warm air welcomed me inside. Bright lights filled the room. Fresh fruit shined under the lights. The smell of warm bread floated through the store. People pushed shopping carts. Some were smiling. Some looked busy. Some looked tired, just like me. I took a shopping cart and walked slowly through the first aisle. I was not in a hurry. For some reason, I wanted to enjoy the quiet moment. I picked up a bag of apples, then some bananas. Next, I walked to the bread section. The smell was wonderful. Fresh bread always reminds me of home. It reminds me that simple things can bring great happiness. As I reached for a loaf of bread, I noticed something. An elderly woman was standing nearby. She looked confused. She held a small shopping list in her hands. She looked from one shelf to another, then back to her list, then to the shelves again. She looked worried. For a moment I thought, someone will help her. So I continued walking, but after a few steps, I stopped. I turned around. She was still standing there, still searching, still alone. At that moment, I remembered something my grandmother always told me. If you have time to walk away, you have time to help. Those words stayed in my heart. I took a deep breath. I smiled, and I walked back toward her. That one small decision became the beginning of a story I will never forget.